Miss Ruth Buzzi, and many of you will remember her. She has been paving the way for years for other comedians.
I want you to meet me out in the parking lot, and we'll have it out man to man.
Ruth Buzzi, the comedy icon from the classic series Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, just shared a truly devastating update that has fans everywhere in shock.
I'm Ruth Buzzi, symbol from Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In.
Known for her unforgettable characters and uproarious humor, Ruth's announcement reveals a tougher reality behind her familiar smile. Suddenly, America's beloved funny woman faces a challenging road ahead, leaving admirers worried about what could come next. Could this be the final act for the comedic legend we grew up adoring? Iconic role on Laugh-In. Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In was a comedic phenomenon that originally aired from 1968 to 1973, captivating audiences with its rapid-fire sketches, lightning-quick one-liners, and bold sense of humor. Among the show's unforgettable cast, Ruth Buzzi carved out her own corner of fame through her iconic role, bringing uproarious laughter to living rooms across the nation. Her feisty, hairnet-wearing spinster, Gladys Ormsby, was instantly recognizable, thanks to her trademark scowl and trusty handbag, which she swung at unsuspecting castmates. This flamboyant yet lovable character not only delighted viewers, but also highlighted Buzzi's remarkable ability to blend physical comedy with perfect comedic timing. In many ways, Laugh-In broke new ground by showcasing female performers in strong, memorable roles, providing Buzzi with the ideal platform to shine. Her success on the show helped pave the way for other women in comedy, as audiences saw firsthand that talent had no gender boundaries. Buzzi's knack for comedic surprises made her a standout among the show's rotating lineup of performers. Whenever she appeared on screen, audiences braced for unexpected antics, be it a playful handbag smack or a dry remark that left everyone in stitches.
Ruth Buzzi as her Gladys character, and she came on swinging her bag at Dan Haggerty, who was the roastee at the time.
This gift for constantly reinventing her persona kept Laugh-In vibrant and unpredictable. Producers often collaborated with guest stars who played off Gladys's grumpy demeanor, creating memorable moments in network television history. Comedy pioneer Ruth Buzzi, known for her quick wit and fearless performances, stands as a comedy pioneer who inspired countless entertainers to step into the spotlight. During a time when female comedians were not always taken seriously, Buzzi planted her flag in sketch comedy, proving that women were just as vibrant, creative, and hilarious as any male performer. She broke barriers by confidently seizing opportunities in both television and stage productions, challenging the notion that comedic brilliance was reserved for men. Through her daring characters and playful spirit, she showed young women that there was plenty of room for them in entertainment. A big part of her pioneering legacy lies in her ability to make audiences crack up with unexpected physical gags, offbeat delivery, and zany costumes. She leaned into these strengths, never afraid to look silly or get smacked by a swinging prop just for the sake of a hearty laugh. This fearless approach spoke volumes to other aspiring comedians who learned from her example that it's okay to take risks and even crash into the occasional flop, as long as they remained true to themselves. Buzzi's mix of sharp timing and endearing goofiness sparked a warm connection with viewers, ensuring her gags would endure long after the camera stopped rolling. Her dedication to her craft, combined with her willingness to push comedic boundaries, paved the way for a new generation of performers. Award-winning career. Ruth Buzzi's award-winning career underscores her remarkable gift for comedic timing, versatile characters, and a warm stage presence that captured the hearts of many.
Golden Globe-winning, 5-time Emmy-nominated comedian Ruth Buzzi picking up another award.
She first gained national attention on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, where she dazzled viewers with zany sketches and unexpected antics. Her talent did not go unnoticed, as she went on to win a Golden Globe and earned 5 Emmy nominations. While this recognition put her in the spotlight, it was only a fraction of her wide-ranging accomplishments that spanned stage, screen, and beyond. From her early steps on Broadway to her turns in film, Buzzi displayed a knack for bringing humor to every project she touched. She forged strong bonds off-camera as well, charming fellow actors, directors, and writers with her positive attitude and endless creativity. Each performance became a chance for her to outdo herself, always leaving fans laughing and wanting more. The ability to pull genuine laughter out of any setting made her a beloved figure among both audiences and colleagues. Outside of her awards and nominations, Buzzi also built a reputation for philanthropy and kindness, supporting numerous charities throughout her life. She remained steadfast in her desire to give back, reflecting her generous spirit and the persona millions of viewers fell in love with years ago. Fans continue to celebrate her achievements, showcasing just how deeply her comedic charm resonates across generations. Broadway beginnings. Buzzi's earliest steps on Broadway offered an exciting look into her future as an entertainer. Although the hustle of daily rehearsals and the bright lights might have overwhelmed some young performers, Buzzi embraced the challenge with an energy that made her stand out. She combined her background in singing with a flair for humor, turning small moments on stage into memorable highlights.
You do a lot of funny songs and funny characters, and you can create a lot, which is really nice.
Audiences quickly noticed the spark in this budding performer, often describing her as a scene stealer, even in ensemble roles. Buzzi's time on Broadway wasn't just about perfecting dance steps or hitting high notes. She was honing her comedic timing, learning how to read an audience, and adapt every moment to keep the energy soaring. The camaraderie of the theater world fueled her drive. She forged friendships and soaked up knowledge from fellow actors and stagehands alike. Even when late nights took a toll, she kept her passion for live performance alive. As her confidence grew, so did her desire to try new roles. She embraced improvisation, allowing unexpected moments to spark creativity. These tests of resilience shaped her as an artist. People admired her work ethic and friendly spirit, recognizing her as someone determined to succeed. In many ways, Buzzi's Broadway beginnings laid the groundwork for her path to stardom. Although her fame would later skyrocket on television, these early experiences taught her the importance of showmanship and creativity. Long before she brought audiences to tears of laughter on TV, Ruth Buzzi was learning how to dazzle a crowd, one performance at a time. Her passion still glows today. Physical comedy talent. Ruth Buzzi's gift for physical comedy is part of what made her a fan favorite on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In.
A lot of very physical comedy over the years, though.
Oh yeah, tons.
Yeah. And
But it's fun.
From the moment she first graced the small screen, she knew how to bring even a simple motion to life, whether by twisting her face into a hilarious expression or falling down in a way that left audiences gasping with laughter. Each move felt both spontaneous and well executed, showing off her skill at turning everyday gestures into comedic gold. Instead of relying on witty banter alone, she used her entire body, hands, feet, and especially her trademark handbag to spark laughs that lingered long after the show ended. Her knack for timing played a huge part in this success. She could sense the exact second when a silly pose, a swift kick, or a flailing arm would trigger a cascade of giggles in the studio audience. This physical spark set her apart from many peers who leaned more on spoken dialogue. Her bold, active approach not only made each bit unique, but also challenged co-stars like Goldie Hawn, Joanne Worley, and Arte Johnson to up their comedic game. Over time, this signature style became central to her roles on and off screen, proving the universal appeal of well-timed physical humor. Friends recall that Buzzi never turned off her comedic instincts. Even in everyday life, she would add playful flair to mundane tasks, lighting up rooms with a simple shift of her posture. This joy in movement continues to truly inspire future performers, proving how a well-timed gag can bring the house down. Health struggles. Ruth Buzzi's life may seem filled with laughter and bright lights, yet she has faced tough health struggles in recent years. The well-loved star of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In shocked fans when news broke of a significant stroke that left her unable to stay as active as she once was. For someone who built a career on high energy, silly antics, and constant movement, this challenge has tested her in ways she never expected. Friends and family members describe how difficult it has been to watch her move from one medical appointment to another, uncertain of the future. Still, her upbeat spirit remains, shining through even the darkest of days. Whenever she feels well enough, Buzzi connects with loyal fans through thoughtful messages on social media and occasionally shares photos that show her progress. Supporters reply with an outpouring of love, fueling her will to push forward. Those closest to her say that her sense of humor is still intact, and she often pokes fun at her own limitations, spreading smiles to the nurses and doctors who care for her. Although her current health struggles have slowed her public appearances, many believe that her story of persistence offers hope to countless people who also face daunting health concerns. By openly discussing her ups and downs, Buzzi reminds everyone that it is okay to lean on others for comfort and cheer, while still finding ways to smile. Even during this tough chapter, the beloved comedian continues to inspire, proving that laughter can still flourish no matter the obstacles. Life on a ranch. Ruth Buzzi's life on a ranch in Texas might seem a world away from the bright lights of Hollywood, but it is a slice of paradise that has brought her new joys. After decades of making audiences laugh, she chose to settle down on a sprawling ranch, sharing it with her husband and a variety of animals. Each day begins with the sun's golden rays stretching across open fields, the calming hum of nature replacing the loud applause she once heard on stage. On any given morning, she might feed the horses, check on rescue animals, or simply stroll through the serene landscape, greeting friendly goats and smiling at quirky updates from her neighbors. Life is far from boring, as there's always something new to learn about raising livestock or maintaining the land. Unexpected thunderstorms and the changing seasons keep her and her husband busy, ensuring the ranch stays in top shape. For Buzzi, these simple moments close to nature recharge her spirit, reminding her that there's more to life than autographs and flashing cameras. Although her comedic flair remains intact, fans see a different side of her now, one where she embraces stillness, personal freedom, and the heartwarming bond she shares with her beloved husband and their animals. This rustic life has given her the breathing room to reflect on her journey, appreciate how far she has come, and find renewal in everyday tasks. Animal lover. Ruth Buzzi's lifelong bond with animals is clear to anyone who has heard her speak about the pets and livestock she adores.
You're an animal lover?
Sure.
What kinds of animals have you got out there?
Everything, even wild pigs.
Her Texas ranch is a haven for dogs, horses, mini donkeys, and even a wild pig or two, all of which receive her warmth and genuine care. In fact, Buzzi's friends have often joked that she has a special ability to connect with creatures of all sizes, a gift that extends back to her childhood days. When she isn't entertaining fans with stories from her acting past, she's discussing her furry companions, sharing endearing anecdotes about their funny personalities and daily antics. This devotion reflects her belief that animals can bring out the best in people, teaching lessons about compassion, patience, and responsibility. The new arrivals are often rescues or creatures in need of a safe home. Buzzi delights in helping them adjust to ranch life, an act that fills her heart with enough peace to offset any stresses in her own life. Beyond caring for her own four-legged friends, Buzzi is known to support animal welfare organizations, donating time and resources in hopes of improving the lives of those without a voice. Her social media posts often celebrate her animal family, and dedicated fans relish seeing these heartfelt snapshots of her everyday life. Legacy of laughter. Ruth Buzzi's comedic brilliance continues to shine across generations, forming a vibrant legacy of laughter that resonates with fans old and new. Her success on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In briefly put her comedic genius front and center, delighting viewers with wild characters playful skits, and physical humor that left everyone in stitches. While her iconic handbag-swinging spinster, Gladys Ormsby, is widely recognized, Buzzi's range extended far beyond that memorable role. She possessed an uncanny gift for adopting new personas, surprising audiences with a fresh approach each time. Even long after the show ended, people still cite her comedic timing and fearless optimism as shining examples of what can be achieved in entertainment. The laughter she created on stage lingers, echoing through countless comedic acts that followed. Outside the spotlight, Buzzi has shown a caring heart for both fans and animals, revealing deeper layers to her personality. Yet no matter the setting, humor remains at her core. Over the years, she has embraced charitable efforts, provided mentorship to younger entertainers, and pursued creative passions that span far beyond the stage. These acts have further reinforced her status as a cherished figure who not only made people laugh, but also offered warmth and support. Even health challenges have not dulled her spirit, and admirers still look to her as a beacon of positivity. Fans' support. Fans have always played a vital role in Ruth Buzzi's journey, encouraging her comedic pursuits from the very beginning. Throughout her career, they flocked to her shows, tuned in whenever her name was mentioned, and happily shared her bits online. Whether she performed a classic handbag smack or tried a new comedic twist, their applause and laughter fueled her passion. Over the years, Buzzi has acknowledged that this unwavering support shaped her confidence and pushed her to experiment creatively. Even during times of health struggles, fans flooded social media with messages of hope and warmth, reminding her she wasn't alone. Countless heartfelt letters and drawings arrived daily, some from people halfway around the globe who cherished her timeless comedy. This wave of encouragement showed her that comedic brilliance is not limited to a stage, but thrives in shared compassion. As she posted updates and treasured fan art, her supporters felt connected, celebrating victories and offering strength in low moments. Even today, fans confess that Buzzi's comedic spirit helped them through tough times, acting as light when needed most. They speak up in interviews, comment sections, and fan pages to let her know how much she means to them. For Ruth Buzzi, this unwavering fan support is like a reservoir of kindness that reminds her why she started performing. She continues to express her gratitude whenever possible, fueling a loop of warmth that brings people closer through shared laughter. Every word, media post, and heartfelt letter undoubtedly serves as a clear reminder that real support extends far beyond a single performance.
This competition between us, weirdly.
The British royal family has always fascinated everyone, with people dreaming of being a part of the monarch. But Prince William's latest revelation has raised a lot of eyebrows. Recently, Prince William and Princess Kate have reportedly held a private meeting with their eldest son, Prince George, to reveal a long-kept secret. What's interesting is that all of this is happening amidst the rift between Prince William and Prince Harry, and Prince William even said there's no hope of reconciliation.
Look, there are two guys now who aren't talking to each other. William is not returning Harry's calls. Charles hasn't spoken to Harry in a very, very long time. He's cut him off financially.
What could the mystery that the royal couple has hidden from Prince George for so long be? Join us as we reveal the details behind Prince William's shocking revelation and what's happening in the British castle since he dropped the royal bombshell. The bombshell. Prince William revealed the shocking secret to Prince George during a carefully planned meeting with both him and his wife, Princess Kate. The preparation of Prince George for the role of king has been done with care, especially with how Prince William and Princess Kate have purposefully timed the revelation of his fate. As royal biographer Robert Lacey says, this important conversation happened around George's 7th birthday, and it was the beginning of his understanding the gravity of what his royal responsibilities mean. While it's admirable that such conscious preparation is done, this points to the deeper issue of the royal family, including Prince William, having strained relations with other family members. The ongoing rift between William and his brother, Prince Harry, coupled with worse family tensions, casts a shadow over George's future, and here's why this rift may never end. It was recently revealed that Prince William feels he has been personally attacked by his brother Prince Harry and has no intention of reconciling with him.
Your arguments with your brother became physical.
It was a build-up of frustration, I think, on his part.
According to a report by royal expert Hilary Fordwich, the fallout over Harry's memoir Spare has made things between the two brothers nearly irreconcilable. Fordwich says William and his wife, Princess Kate, felt personally affronted by the scathing revelations in Harry's book, which depicted the royal family in a negative light. This breach, Fordwich suggests, has made any potential reconciliation unlikely. The split between William and Harry has been under heavy public scrutiny, and with his future as king looming, William is said to be even more circumspect about any public association with his brother. As he works on building himself up for his future reign, he considers the constant drama involving Harry a distraction he can ill afford. This strained relationship is further compounded by Harry's decision to speak publicly about their private matters, further distancing himself from the royal fold. The weight of his future role as king is already felt by the 42-year-old heir apparent, Prince William. His preparation for duty was led, says royal expert Hilary Fordwich, by his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, who spent Sundays tutoring him on royal obligations. As William prepares to ascend the throne, Fordwich mentioned a huge generational pressure on him amid an increasingly critical public regarding the monarchy and his desire to see it remain popular. The tension in William's relationships with some relatives, especially after Prince Harry's public attacks in his memoir Spare and the unsavory associations of Prince Andrea, was another class of scrutiny altogether.
And then the full-blown fight between the two brothers later on that Harry writes about in his book Spare, where there was this physical confrontation between William and Harry.
William is reportedly estranged from Andrew, who has repeatedly created controversy for the family over his associations with convicted offender Jeffrey Epstein. Fordwich said William has a clear desire to keep himself as far away from Andrew as possible to protect the monarchy's future when he becomes king. Reports also suggest that William is embracing his growing influence and is prepared to lead with a stricter approach. A palace insider revealed that William is unwilling to tolerate any resistance to his authority and is aiming to become one of the toughest monarchs the family has seen. He is reportedly focused on maintaining financial discipline within the royal household, ensuring that no special perks are granted, and emphasizing environmental responsibility. His determination to reduce wasteful spending, including limiting the use of private jets, aligns with his vision for a more sustainable monarchy. William must deal with the conflicting demands of his personal obligations and the changing dynamics within the royal family as he mulls over the future of the British monarchy. His legacy for his children and the country will probably be influenced by the mounting pressure to manage these difficulties. But here's something quite fascinating. One may be wondering how this rift between Prince William and Prince Harry even started, and what could have led to such a deep divide between the two brothers. The tension between them, once a symbol of royal unity, now seems irreparable. The reasons behind this fracture are complicated, leading to their current estrangement.
How would your mom feel about your relationship with your brother now?
I think she would be sad.
From conflicting values to public revelations, it all adds up to a dramatic shift in their relationship. But one thing is certain. Whatever Prince William is leaving for his children will inevitably be affected by his relationship with his brother. Stick around, because you'll soon find out the full story and the shocking details that sparked this dramatic fallout. The brothers fall out. The rift between Prince William and Prince Harry, once seemingly inseparable brothers, actually has its roots in their childhood, where a series of events gradually shifted their bond from close allies to that of being more like distant rivals. Growing up in the limelight, the brothers were often seen as one, with their shared experiences as sons of Princess Diana and Prince Charles. But tragedy tinged their childhood when their mother died in 1997, a feature that affected both of them quite deeply. While working their way through the grieving process, William, the older brother, continuously protected Harry from the media and public scrutiny, sometimes weighing on their relationship since Harry felt he lived in the shadow of his more serious and studious older brother. Added to this was the pressure of living up to expectations placed on William as heir to the throne. Meanwhile, Harry's rebellious nature and independence-seeking personality often sought attention in ways that sometimes clashed with William's more reserved nature. Their relationship became even more frayed as the brothers entered early adulthood. In 2005, Harry's decision to wear a Nazi uniform to a costume party sparked outrage, and William, already by then steeped deeply in royal duty, was called upon to intervene publicly in support of his brother. An apology from Harry did little to mask the fact that the brothers' roles were changing. With William becoming ever more dedicated to his future role as king and subsequently marrying Kate Middleton, Harry continued to become the spare. The real cracks in their relationship started when both brothers grew older and pursued different paths in their lives. It was Harry's memoir, Spare, which opened this canyon of isolation forming between the brothers in 2023. Harry had aired grievances in the Book of Feeling, increasingly pushed aside and unsupported by William, often seen as the favorite child.
Prince Harry's highly anticipated tell-all memoir, Spare, it has officially hit bookstores nationwide. The Duke of Sussex recounts decades worth of personal struggles and royal family tensions, but still no comment from Buckingham Palace.
He even accused William of being part of a system that perpetuated tension and rivalry within the royal family. William, for his part, felt deeply hurt by Harry's public revelations, particularly as they painted the family in an unflattering light. The media storm that followed only deepened the divide between the two. As the years went on, Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and his move to the United States with his wife, Meghan Markle, further isolated him from the royal fold. It was the ultimate test of their relationship, with William reportedly feeling that Harry's actions were an affront to the family and the institution. Things only got worse between the brothers when Harry spoke publicly about personal details of their private conversations and family matters in interviews and public statements. For William, it was not only the emotional damage of these exposures, but also a position in the future throne that has made reconciliation all but impossible. The deepening rift is no longer a purely personal matter. It carries implications for the future shape of the monarchy. This is why Prince William's statement that there's no hope for reconciliation has great implications, and the details will amaze you. No hope for reconciliation. Putting aside their previous tiffs and disagreements, what initially seemed like a minor disagreement at the end of 2018 has now blown out into a very deep and public break that does not seem to be healing anytime soon. With William in place to ascend the throne, and Harry well into his new life across the Atlantic, the drama has raised questions about the future of the monarchy and what place their children might occupy in its evolving narrative. It all started in November 2018, when rumors broke that Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton were at odds. But sources close to the royals soon let slip that the real tension was between the brothers. Harry reportedly felt that William hadn't done enough to welcome Meghan into the fold, leading to a confrontation during preparations for the Christmas. Although King Charles intervened to mediate, and the Cambridges invited the Sussexes to spend the holiday together, the tension did not dissipate. By December, public moments like William appearing to ignore Meghan during a family walk hinted at deeper issues. By early 2019, the cracks in their bond became harder to hide. Reports suggested William had expressed concerns about Harry's whirlwind romance with Meghan, advice that Harry interpreted as criticism. The protective younger brother reportedly felt his relationship was under attack, marking the beginning of what royal commentators now call the royal feud. Public appearances grew increasingly awkward, with Harry and William seen avoiding each other at Easter services and other events. The situation reached a boiling point in June 2019, when the Sussexes officially split from the joint charity they had shared with the Cambridges, signaling a clear divide in their paths. But it doesn't end here. The situation worsened in 2020 with Harry and Meghan's decision to step back from royal duties, a move that reportedly blindsided William. Dubbed Megxit by the press, the announcement marked a definitive break from royal tradition and escalated the rift. Tensions were palpable during the couple's final royal engagement at the Commonwealth Day service, where body language experts noted frosty interactions between the brothers. Meanwhile, Harry's growing partnership with organizations like Netflix, which produced the controversial series The Crown, further deepened William's frustrations. Let us know what you think in the comments section. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Click on the next video displayed on your screen. You will enjoy it.